Hey guys, I decided to do another video while I was in the mood to do so on how to change yourself. A lot of times when I do readings, the first thing I do is I give you the things needed to change your life, and then the next question you ask is, well, how do I do that? So I decided to do this video on how to change yourself. Most people feel dissatisfied to a certain degree in their life. It doesn't really matter who you are. That's just the way that it is. If you feel like that you need this fundamental change in who you are, well, you can change. People are so afraid of this because they're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid to leave relationships that are detrimental. They're afraid to leave jobs because they feel like they won't get another one. Change is what ultimately happens to lead you into a better and more abundant life. So here are some ways to kind of help you. And this is kind of like a part 1 and part 2. But I get this question all the time when I do my readings. So I thought that I would do a video not just to help the people that I'm reading, but also to help people that follow me and that want to know, what do you need to do to manifest change into your life? I will say it is not easy because a lot of y'all are not consistent with anything. You guys will start something and you stop. It's a lot of y'all that start losing weight and you're doing good, and then something happens and then you stop. So hopefully you take notes from this. So the first thing you have to do is assess your need. You have to identify what your issues and problems are. Again, this is something that I give you in the reading. We talk about what your blocks are. What do you need to work on? And then you go, well, how do I do that? How do I stop? How do I become this better person? Well, you got to identify the problem. And identifying the problem is essentially what we do. You made your mind up to change, but how? Why? Clearly identifying the problem or the aspect of yourself that's leading you to seek the change is the only way that it can be solved. What will change in the result? Or what will change? What will the change and result be? Yeah, that's a better way to put it. I mean, look at it like this. I've already told you what some of your blocks are. Most of the time it's you. Most of the time you pissed off at people that ain't even thinking about you. Most of the time you still holding on to the past. Most of the time. When are you going to stop? The best way to identify your problem is to write it down. Write down everything you think that's wrong with you. Stay positive. Write down a list about what you like about yourself, right? And if that's difficult, what do others say they like about you? Try that way. Knowing your good qualities makes it easier to draw on them later and get rid of them habits that you're trying to kick, right? In one sentence, state exactly what you want out of life, almost like a petition. And a petition is you're writing something as if it's already happened, and we are giving that to the universe, the gods, the God, the deities, whatever it is that you use, okay? Make sure it's what you want, not what you think others think you should want. If you don't have the exact desire to change, then none of this will come true, Make a list of reasons why you want to change. Seeing this is motivation. Write it down. Put it in front of you. Erykah Badu said it all the time. Write it down. Watch it come to life. It'll help keep you on a path. Do self-affirmations. Making self-affirmations or telling yourself positive things about yourself can help you establish your core values and stay focused on the person you want to be. I will say this. Giving yourself positive affirmations sometimes is hard as fuck to do. Damn it, I said I wasn't going to curse. I just cursed twice. Fuck. Did it again? Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. Every day I get up and let me go back. So when you first start doing this, it's going to be very hard because a lot of us, our minds are like onions. Our brain is like onions. It's like one layer of another, and it's like I'm trying to say something positive, but anytime I say something positive, I have 20 things that I find negative about myself from that one positive experience. This just like, I was like, I'm like bugging out because I'm been away from my house for a certain length of time. I'm used to my hair looking a certain kind of way, and I'm just not feeling like I'm a valuable person. Well, what does that mean exactly? So I'm basing everything that I find about myself in a bad way because I'm not looking the way that I normally would. But the thing about it is, I'm still me regardless. I'm telling that to myself right now. So again, you have to accept everything about yourself completely. May not work because, they could trigger a potential argument with yourself, because we do argue with ourselves. But realistic, positive statements like, I'm a valuable person and I'm a hard worker. And it may help you to stay positive and even become a better problem solver. To make effective self-affirmations, I want you guys to use a statement like this. I'm a good person. I'm a hard worker. I'm creative. If y'all keep saying it, it will come. If y'all keep saying it, you will manifest it. If you keep saying it, you will put your intent out there. Remember the law of attraction. Remember, if you say these things, they will happen. Even the Bible says that his word can't come back void. So what makes you think that in the real world, right, not even talking about the Bible, that you can't do this for yourself? Remember, the word of God also says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. You can create life or you can destroy it. It all comes out of this mouth. Okay? Look at me throwing little scriptures in there. So you can also say, I can reach my full potential. I can become who I want to be. I will achieve my goals. Or you can say, I will become the person I want to be. I will overcome any obstacle. I will prove myself that I can improve my life. Like, these are really, really positive affirmations that you can say. The next thing is visualize. Manifestation starts here. Manifestation starts here, then you're able to speak it out. Remember that. Like, you can visualize your changed future. Visualize the kind of mental rehearsal that can help you imagine a different situation. You can have abstract visualization all in your head, or you can have a more concrete expression of your visualization, like a collection of images that represent what you're working towards. Remember, I was talking about a vision board. This applies. Do the work. A lot of y'all are still suffering in the same situation that you in because you don't do the work. You want somebody else to do it for you because you are scared. What does me doing it for you, what does that have to do with you? You got to do the work on your own. That's the only way that you become successful in any given thing, is that you have to do the work. Do you know that most people that are millionaires and billionaires and stuff like that, they work on a 60 to 80 hour week, if that's possible. They are a team, no sleep. You barely work 40 hours and you act like you are out of there. You got to do your work. I want you to do a visualization with me, right? So the first thing I want you to do is to close your eyes. Picture your ideal future self. Where are you? What are you doing? How is your situation different? What do you look like? What specific things about your life has changed that are making you feel happy? Allow yourself to picture and explore very specific details of your life, and take your time. What does it look like? Try to conjure specific sights, sounds, smells, tastes. Remember, I was telling you guys about the ways with money that you can smell money to help money appear to you, to come to you. Same thing with this. Using positive visualizations will help you tremendously. And another thing that you guys do that really gets to me is that expect disruption. Let me say it again. Expect disruption. Things are going to happen in your life that we never expect. Your path to change is going to be littered with obstacles and people trying to bog you down. Remember, a lot of y'all are holding on to temporary people. Y'all have put them in these permanent places, expecting them to understand you, to feel you, to be kind to you, to respect your decisions, when they've never done it in the first place. Every time you do something good, they got a whole paragraph on why this shit ain't gonna work for you. Y'all surround yourself by these people and you wonder why you're constantly drained. Again, expect disruption. I could be doing a video, I could be having my personal time, and because of who I am, people think they can contact me anytime. That really throws me off. Just like I'm doing this video, I'm 10 minutes and 13 seconds into it, and I have had 2 of my coven daughters to text me stuff that they can deal with themselves. And yeah, I'm calling them out. One of them works at a job she just started that don't like her manager. Why are y'all not empowered to make changes? Why do you think that you have to contact me about that? The same thing that I could do for you, you could do it for yourself, because I have taught you this. Anyway. Knowing that pitfalls in the road are minor setbacks and can overcome if you want it to be. Remember, this is all on you. You got to stay realistic. That's the best way to tackle anything. You got to stay realistic, Don't blame yourself, and especially don't blame other people from keeping you from your goal. Setbacks are normal, and they're going to happen. Let me say this again. Setbacks are normal. They're going to happen. I wanted to have my husband's business started by March. Well, it actually didn't start to May. Setbacks happen. But what you do is you persevere. You keep pushing forward. You don't hold on to that. I mean, it is what it is, right? Right. Another thing is learn from a parent failure. It was said that Michael Jordan missed hundreds and hundreds of shots. However, he was only known for what he did successfully complete. I saw this lady on Steve Harvey show, and she said something. I don't know her. I don't remember her name, but she said something to me. This red lipstick got my lips looking big. But anyway, she said something, not to me, but on the show, that really resonated with me. She said, I give myself 999 times to fail. And when I get close to the 999 times, I give myself 999 more. You may experience moments in your life that feel like failure. That you can't reach a goal, or you're not able to meet a milestone in your life that you thought you were going to be able to at that time. Or your straight line to your goal ends up being crisscross and upside down, and you wind up changing your goals to completely something different along the way. I need you to understand, that failures aren't failures. They're just opportunities to do something else. A lot of times, you can learn valuable lessons from those missteps. You also learn to be a little bit more flexible about what your long-term goals can be, so that you can be a happier person. And my final thing on my part 1 is be patient. If change could come overnight, it wouldn't be worth it. You may not see your results as soon as you planned them. It's the same thing that I say about magic and doing work for people. Especially like in love spells, where you are manipulating somebody else's free will. You've been with this man in a situationship for the last 5 years. Y'all just been fucking around. Y'all ain't in a real relationship. And so now you want to be with him, and you come to me and you think that it's going to happen in a couple of weeks. You've been doing this for 5 years. What the fuck make you think that... What make you think it's just going to change and happen just like that? You've been dealing with it this long. Maybe you should channel your energy into stop being in a situationship, and maybe you should channel your energy along with me, you doing your part too, to help bring this about. Okay? Because I believe that you need to do work as well. Maybe not the same thing I'm doing, of course, but you need to add to the work that you're asking to be done for you. You have a responsibility to this. You have a responsibility to your own change. You may not see the results as soon as you planned them. It's difficult to see change and results in yourself as quickly or as easy as someone may be able to from the outside. You can change a little bit every day. I tell y'all all the time, start with small goals. They always lead to bigger things. It might be difficult for you to notice because you guys over obsess about everything. So of course you guys will over obsess about this too. Cut that shit out. Stop it. Monitor your change, but just remember, if you keep doing the work, it's going to happen. Set smaller goals, smaller milestones. Within a larger goal, you can evaluate whether you are headed in the right direction. Rewarding yourself for reaching those milestones can help you stay motivated and to help you keep going and doing what you need to do to manifest your change. Side note, change is hard. Change is painful. Everybody don't have help to help them change. Some people have to do it on their own, like I had to. But the thing about it is, just do the work. Every day is not going to be the same, and that's literally okay. Just do the work. You'll get there. I did. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Change is inevitable. You can do it on your own, or the universe will make shit happen and make you change. You can reach me at magicalladyduchess@gmail.com, and that's MAGICKAL ladyduchess@gmail.com. You can also go on to my website at www.magicalladyduchess.com, and that's also MAGICKAL. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope that I am helping you, because that's certainly my goal. Blessed be to you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.